Alright guys and girls, welcome back. Scott here, in case you don't know who I am. Last step of the coating process. So, class was I cleaned the whole car, decontaminated it, polished it, PPF'd it. I polished the glass as well. Probably wasn't necessary, but I did anyway just to make sure that the coating would stick. Did the G1 on the glass, the Gtechniq. I just finished HALO all over the PPF. So HALO from Gtechniq. It's about a 2-year type coating. Now I just got to do the plastics. So all the plastics are clean. It's a brand new car for the most part. But I just wiped a few things down. They're ready to go. They're ready to be coated. So I'm going to be using Gtechniq C4, which is their trim, what they call the trim restorer. It's basically if your trim is faded and dull, this will bring it back, and then it also helps protect it from future UV breakdown and stuff like that. So I'm just going to coat all this. I'm just going to coat the inside of the front, the top surface here. I'm not going to do down here. I'm just going to do up here because this will get wet and dirty. And then I'm just going to work my way around and do all the trim that goes basically all along the base of the car. That's it. All this black matte trim that's around the doors and stuff. That's all. It's actually not plastic. I think this is aluminum, and it's painted. So I'm going to do the door jambs real quick as well with a different coating, just to protect, just to give them a little bit of easier ability for me to clean them up as it gets dirty. So I'll probably just use some crystal serum light on the door jambs, and I'll probably just hit this matte black trim up here as well. And around the side of the mirrors. Since it's not plastic, I'm not going to use this. But I probably won't video that. That'll be quick and painless. So, but I did want to show you the plastic trim real fast. It's worth it. It's not expensive to get done or do it yourself if you're able to do it yourself. But it's basically you just apply this. It's got a little dropper on the end. Apply this is the pad that came with it. Just wipe it on, wipe it off. Wipe it on, wipe it off. You just work your way around. Rather simple. And for the effort, little bit of effort, I think it's worth it. This bottle is mostly used, so I have another bottle sitting waiting to open. With new trim, it'll give it a little bit of a blacker finish, but when it all dries and evaporates off, it'll still be matte. So get up in here as well. You can use this on rubber also. You're just wiping it, come back and wiping it off, just get the high spots. Make sure when it dries, it just dries flat. can actually, a lot of ceramic coatings you can also use to coat trim, but not all ceramic coatings, so you just want to check. Make sure that whatever you're using can work. For me, all of this effort is all about, well, it's really two things. Primarily about maintenance, maintainability, and just keeping it clean going forward. The ability to easily clean it and not have to spend hours trying to scrub stuff because all this effort, although kind of a hassle up front, costs a little bit of money to do it all, even if you do it yourself, you know, ceramic coatings and stuff. They're not cheap. What it's all about for me, years of being able to just easily clean, keep the car clean and maintained. That's the end of that bottle. But, I've said this in other videos, this isn't for everyone. If you think I'm a fool, no worries. Probably weren't the first person. But I also don't care. And just go and watch something else. This is what I do, this is what I love. I think it's worth it. And until you've tried it, and you've done this to your car and kept it nice, don't knock it. So, that's basically it. I mean, you can definitely see the difference. It just looks, and it's still, you know, it's still drying up a little bit, flashing, so it's a little shinier than it will be when it's done drying. But it just looks so clean, even on a new plastic piece. And now, it'll be so much easier to keep clean, more hydrophobic, it just will just be easier to maintain. So, that's the underneath piece. And I'm going to keep going around the car. It's all down at the bottom now. For the most part, it's all around the wheel wells and the base. So I'm going to keep going, and I'll be back. I'm probably just going to wrap it up here. So, I mean, basically use that process around. There's not much else to say. I'm going to keep this one short. You know, do it around the black porous trim, rubber pieces. If you have it, you can do that as well. I generally just keep it to the places that you can see. And then I'll also do, as I'm doing these wheel wells, I'll do in here Probably when the time comes and I change these wheels out and I coat the calipers and stuff, and I have it up on the lift and have the wheels off, I'll also coat I don't know, this one's plastic, so I'll probably coat this wheel well. I don't know if the back's plastic or not. If it is, I'll also coat that. It's not, it's fabric, as most are, so that obviously can't get coated, but the plastic piece on the front can. So I'm going to finish that up, and that'll pretty much be, I gotta coat the door jambs inside, but that'll be quick. Otherwise, the car is pretty much, it's perfect now. It's kind of my baseline for where I'm going to start with a new car. Now I can go drive it, have fun with it, and, you know, frankly, taking on road trips and not worry that it's going to get severely damaged by rocks or whatever. And, you know, and if I get hit with a rock or something, I know generally 95% of the time, probably, unless it was a boulder, you know, hopefully the PPF's going to take care of it. If you have to change the PPF out, well, that's a heck of a lot cheaper than having a panel repainted. So, thanks for listening, and more to come.